Good morning. This is JW here again with some happy mail this time. This came in yesterday and I had it in the disinfectant box. It's some happy mail. I have family and friends in Colorado, and so I believe this came from one of them, and we are going to open it. I did not open it, so I do not know what is in here. And like I said, I'm just now opening it. It says it's 5 pounds. I don't know. Was there a card in here? Let's see. It doesn't say what it is. God's tender promises for a mother. It's a little prayer book. Oh, wow. I got a little prayer book, and I'll read an excerpt from that in just a little bit. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I got yesterday I got a Catholic Bible, and I know this is from my family in Colorado. Oh my goodness! This is from Ed and Diane. Thank you so much. This is a reference Bible, and it's the super giant print. So it's different than the one I got yesterday. And man, books are heavy. Whew. This also has a leather-bound cover. I don't know if you can see this. This is like a teal blue, and it's a leather-bound NIV, super huge print, and this is a reference Bible. Look at that. Wow. So pretty. Look how the big, large print. Oh my goodness. I have a study Bible, a Catholic Bible. Oh my God, I have been so blessed, so blessed. And let's see, today is the first Sunday after Easter, so I believe that would be John, 1 John. Let me see. I have to look and see. John 1683. 1683. And it would be 9 through 17, I believe. Jesus has risen on the first day of the week, very early in the morning. The women took in the spices they had prepared and went to the tomb. They found the stone rolled away from the tomb, but when they entered, they did not find the body of the Lord Jesus. While they were wondering about this, suddenly two men in clothes that gleamed like lightning stood beside them. In their fright, the women bowed down with their faces to the ground, but the men said to them, "Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen. Remember how he has told you while he was still with you in Galilee. The Son of Man must be delivered over to the hands of sinners to be crucified, and on the third day be raised again." Then they remembered his words. When they came back from the tomb, they told all these things to the 11 and to all of the others. It was Mary Magdalene, Joanne, Mary, the mother of James, and the others with them, who told this to the apostles. But they did not believe the woman, because their words seemed like nonsense. Peter, however, got up and ran to the tomb, bending over, and he saw the stripes of linen by themselves, and he went away, wondering himself what had happened. On the road to Emmaus, now at the same day, two of them were going to the village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were talking with each other about everything that had happened. As they talked and discussed these things with each other, Jesus himself came up and walked along with them, but they were kept from recognizing him. 1 John 20:14, 21:4. He asked them, "What are you discussing together as you walk along?" They stood still, their faces downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, asked him, "Are you the only one visiting Jerusalem who does not know the things that have happened there in these days?" "What things?" he asked. "About Jesus of Nazareth," he replied. "He was a prophet, powerful in the word and deed before God and the people. The chief priests and the rulers handed him over to be sentenced to death, and they crucified him. But we had hoped that he was the one who was going to redeem Israel. And what is more, it is the third day since all this has took place." In addition, some of the women amazed us. They went to the tomb early this morning, but didn't find his body. They came and told us that they had seen a vision of angels who said he was alive. Then some of our companions went to the tomb and found just as the women had said, but they did not see Jesus. He said to them, "How foolish you are, and how slow to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Did not the Messiah have to suffer these things and then enter into glory?" And beginning with Moses, all the prophets, he explained to them that was said in all the scriptures concerning himself. As they approached the village to which they were going, Jesus continued on as if he were going further. But they urged him strongly, "Stay with us, for it is nearly evening. The day is almost over." So he went to stay with them. When he was at the table with them, he took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and began to give it to them. Then their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, and he disappeared from their sight. They asked each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he talked with us on the road and opened the scriptures to us?" They got up and returned at once to Jerusalem. There they found the 11 and those with them assembled together and saying, "It is true, the Lord has risen and has appeared to Simon." Then the two had told what had happened on the way and how Jesus was recognized by them when they broke the bread. Jesus appears to the disciples. While they were still talking about this, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, "Peace be with you." 1 John 20:19, 21, and 26. They were startled and frightened, thinking they saw ghosts. He said to them, "Why are you troubled, and why do you doubt? Rise in your minds. Look at my hands and my feet. It is I myself. Touch me and see. A ghost does not have flesh and bones, as you see I have." Thank you so much, Ed and Diane, for this beautiful Bible in large print. And I am so blessed. You know what? This is the second Bible that I've received in 2 days, and they are both different. One is a reference Bible, and one is a Catholic Bible, and this one came with a little prayer book for Mother's Day, and it's a gift from Ed and Diane from Colorado, and it says God's Tender Promises for Mother, and they have daily words. God is truly amazing. He chooses to sit with you in the kitchen of life rather than in the parlor because he created you in relationship with him, not merely to work for him. Incline your ear and come to me. Hear, and your soul shall live. Isaiah 55:3. Thank you so much. I am so truly blessed. I got Happy Mail twice, and on Saturday and Sunday, and I got 2 very different gifts, and they were Bibles. And like I said, the first one, the Catholic Bible, came from Dieter, who I've known for 35 years. This one here came from Ed and Diane, and they live in Colorado, and they have been in my family for over 40 years. So I am truly blessed. I have such good angels watching over myself and my family, and it brings me such joy to know that I am so loved. Thank you. Remember, a smile is free, it doesn't cost anything, and you might make someone's day. Have a blessed, wonderful April 19th, Sunday. What a blessed gift. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.